All right, y'all. So, part two songs. Like we were listening to. Like, I don't really fuck with Usher like that, but he has like a 20th anniversary of the Confessions album. If that's what
Confessions,
it's
probably.
called. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The song with the Confession song, and
Yeah.
Tiff was playing it, and then there was Confessions Part 2 that everybody knows, but there was a Part 1, and she played that beforehand, and I hadn't heard it because I don't listen to Usher. And I was like, oh, it's fine. Then you play Part 2. I don't like it, but it's obviously better. I don't know why. That era of Usher just annoys me. Maybe it was overplayed type of thing. But then it got you thinking, I'm like, oh, there's a whole bunch of Part 2 songs that are arguably superior than Part 1's. The only two we could come up with were I Need a Girl Part 2, the Diddy one, I canceled obviously, but that beat is one of the best R&B beats like of all time. And Shook One's Part 2 from Mobb Deep on the hip hop side. So does that resonate with you guys? Do you have any thoughts on other Part 2 songs that are better than Part 1? I'm going to Google it while you're talking.
Honestly,
those are the best, easily, I'd say. Like, easily the best Part 2.
But someone actually put one called Song Sequels that are better than the original.
On Complex?
There we go.
Sorry?
Is that the Complex one? No? Okay.
No, this is Reddit.
Okay, nice.
Oh, it's not hip hop. It's Paramore and fucking Chubby Checker they're talking about, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
right, so
Redman, Superman Lover 2.
Okay. Isn't that like a sequel? There's one on every album?
I guess so.
I have a list here of a bunch of ones. But now I'm looking at the list. It seems like a lot of the Part 1s are better.
Oh, okay. So we've been immediately proven wrong.
Very interesting.
I'm happy to be proven wrong here.
I always thought that Part 2s were better, but...
okay.
Go on.
Well, hang on. I've just found a track from Tidal. What? No, it's called Best Rap Song Sequels, a playlist from Tidal.
Okay.
All right. So this is ones, I don't know how many you'll know, Dan, but Nosh will know these. So obviously Shook One is at the top. This is nonsense, but New York State of Mind Part 2 from Nas, which is off the I Am album that I don't even remember it. So that's nonsense. The Watcher 2 on Jay-Z's album.
I like that.
With Dre, Rakim, and Truth Hurts. So, okay. The Art of Storytelling Part 2, Outcast off of Quemini. I think that actually is the better one. That's the one where they've got like the distortion on their voice, which is sick.
Sick.
They've got Leave Me Alone Part 2 from Cameron off Purple Haze. I don't know it.
Somebody on Reddit has just copy and pasted that exact list.
Oh, you're reading the same thing? Okay.
Yeah, it's the exact same.
Well, I'll just read out the ones. Part 2, Kanye, which is the Father Stretch My Hands Part 2, but they just call it Part 2. That is probably better.
No, it's not better than Part 1. No way.
It's not better?
No way.
Have to, honestly, I don't remember Part 1, I think. I think I need to...
Father Stretch My Hands is the biggest song of the album.
With the one, The Beautiful Mona?
Yeah, that's that song.
Yeah. Oh, that's not Part 2. Is Part 2 when it went speeds up?
Part 2 is the one where it's just a designer song.
Oh, okay. Then that's definitely not better.
Yeah, it's just...
this kind of sucks dick then.
It's just the designer Panda song, which I never understood.
Yeah, that was a very strange choice.
Very strange.
They got some Lloyd Banks shit, some Wu-Tang, like Wu-Tang 7th Chamber Part 2, which is like a...
Deep cut.
Yeah, it's deep cut. Like, that seems silly. They got Girls, Girls, Girls Part 2 from Jay-Z. I don't remember.
No.
They have... What else is... I'm just going to bring out ones that we all might know. There's a bunch of like Meek Mill, Schoolboy Q, other cat... Oh, Bitch Please 2, which is the Eminem, Dre, Snoop, and Exhibit, I think. That's off Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, that was huge during that time.
Yeah, you know what's funny? They actually mentioned that Superman Lover 2 off There Is a Dark Side, but then Superman Lover 3 was on Muddy Waters, and so I guess it does. Technically, it still counts. I guess actually, now I'm thinking it because it's got more than 2 doesn't mean it's out of this. So you're probably right. It's just I can't remember it, but it probably is better.
I just remember the beat, and I don't know, when I saw it in the list, I'm like, oh, that rings a bell.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good choice. And they have Part 2 on the Run, Jay-Z and Beyonce off Magna Carta. I don't think I remember that.
I remember that.
I traded all Part 2, which is Fabulous Diddy and Jagged Edge. I don't remember what
those early 2000s R&B sort of run. Those songs could go. Like anything that Jagged Edge was on as a remix, usually money.
Yeah.
Would you consider a remix like version 2 of the same joint? No.
Yeah,
Does that fall under the
like Ignition and Ignition remix?
But is it part 2? I guess this concept is ones that are labeled as that, but I mean, could you? Yeah.
Could you say that?
I feel like you
like
could.
If they're the verbatim song title and then they have this remix, is that a part 2? Kind of is, isn't it?
If you look at what they've done with all of these, it's probably semantics. So yes, I would say that like you could call I Need a Girl Part 2 as just a remix to the original, and it wouldn't have made a difference on how you perceived the song.
It was a marketing strategy as far as titles go. Remember, they were just like, you know what? Let's fucking just give them a fucking part 2.
How comes there's a song by The Roots called Seed 2.0, but there's no?
Oh, that with Cody Chestnut. See, that's the original was on their album, and they
Cody Chestnut's
rejigged
album,
the whole.
I think.
Oh, was it? And they did the remix. The Roots was the remix
version. Seed, Cody Chestnut. See if it's.
Oh yeah, there is a volume 1, but it's not like officially released.
The Seed, volume 1, but it's on his album, and he had this really I've heard that album before. It's very Bluesy. It sounds like it was recorded in someone's room. Just really low quality shit quality. Like
it's full of reverb, dude. The whole thing is like washed out. It feels like it's old because of that.
So it might have been intentional. I just remember
going for
the
old. I think they're going for the old sort of like ribbon microphone in a big room. Everything's done at once.
So that was Cody by himself, though. It wasn't anything to do with the Roots.
I know. I'm saying like that feel of the recording.
You said them. I wasn't sure if you meant that it was the Roots, but from what I understand, it was just his solo shit, right?
Well, whoever recorded like them.
Right. This means the people did. Okay, sorry.
Cunts. Yeah, cunts.
Yeah, that is an interesting one. They had No Part 2, the Destiny's Child one. That was way better. The original one's like slow, and Part 2 was like a bop.
No.
Yeah, with the bigger one. So that was definitely a better one.
A good one. Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of shit I don't fucking know.
Eminem, Don't Give a Fuck, and Still Don't Give a Fuck.
That's a funny one. That's a funny one. Yeah.
I don't know.
That was like an extent. That was like a literal continuation of the first one, really.
That's like a real part 2, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch here. So on Donda's deluxe album, there's a bunch of part 2s. There's Jail Part 2, Junior Part 2.
But they weren't even much different, were they?
They were very, very similar to the original one, except
they usually had like an extra verse or something. Like it was the same beat. The whole
Is that the same beat and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That was very similar. There was another one as well. There's like ASAP Ferg Work remix versus Work. The remix is a lot better. Same thing with R. Kelly Ignition and Ignition remix. The remix is a lot better. Trying to see if there's any other ones I'm seeing here. But there's also some songs where it's like the Locks, the Heist Part 1, but there's no Part 2. I don't know. I remember ever seeing the Part 2.
Big L has a couple of songs like that. It has Part 1, doesn't have a Part 2.
Very weird. Yeah. There's Bound.
They intended it, Bound 2, but Bound I think
there is a Bound 1, but the 1 is a leak.
Okay, so it's probably the second version that they did. I thought it was. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Bound 2 Falling in Love, like the sample says.
That's what I thought it was called.
It's not a sequel.
I guess it is.
I don't know.
There apparently is an initial one, yeah.
But like you said, unreleased, so we wouldn't have. Unreleased. The nerd. I'm just digging through.
I got a couple here. So yeah. So this one, like you said, Father Stretch Lines Part 1, Part 2. Mm-hmm. Part 1 was way better. So I didn't know there was a ASAP Rocky Purple Swag Chapter 2. I didn't know that.
Is that a song or a project?
It's a song.
Okay.
Song.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about his songs.
There's obviously Kendrick Lamar, The Heart, Part 1, Part 2, but there's obviously like 5 parts.
Yeah,
it's not really like one of those classic Part 2s.
Kendrick has Money Trees, and J-Rock has Money Trees Deuce.
So then technically that's kind of like a Part 2.
Yeah, I guess. What's this? My Sub by Big Crit.
Yeah, I saw that one was down there, but I didn't know the original. There's Dead Presidents 2 from Jay-Z, but I never heard Part 1. Someone here on Reddit saying the Part 1's better, or the verses are better, but I never heard that.
Never heard that either. That's crazy, actually.
Interesting.
Wonder if it's
Oh, I
tight.
see. Yeah, I mean, it could be.
There's 16 Switches Part 2 and Part 1 by Currency.
Okay.
A lot of these are really like deep cuts. Some of these.
Yeah, I think it's
Proper deep cuts.
way deeper than we thought. And when we were thinking about this idea, I was like, yeah, sick. Let's write this down, do it on the pod. I was like, yeah,
Sounds
maybe we'll
like
come up with a whole bunch more.
Sounds like some LimeWire shit, like these deep cuts.
Yeah, they really do.
Are they for realsy or someone like slap them together?
I think
they're
like
real
album songs, and then
real.
sometimes, like we were talking about, like the Cody Chestnut Seed Part 1 was like some like he, whatever. He barely got any traction on that project, or the other one, the Bound Part 1 or whatever, was like a leak. So like sometimes it's shit like that I guess is what it is. So it's a bit of a mix. Blue Laces too from Nipsey.
Nice.
That could be a good one.
Yeah, it's a good story track continuation. Doesn't fucking Slick Rick have a couple of those?
Master. He was like one of the OG
He was the OG storytellers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the ones we're finding on this Reddit thread, which I think I might have the same one that Dan had here, is well, someone said Jesus Lord Part 2 from Ye. Which one? That off
that's on
off
Donda.
Jesus King? It's on Donda.
No, it's on Donda. It's a great song. It has the long it's like the outro with someone speaking about Larry Hoover being freed.
Gotcha. Okay.
You remember?
Gotcha.
But the original's like 9 minutes and the second one's like 11 minutes long.
Typical, yeah.
It's very, very long.
Okay. But well, I feel like that's we've done pretty well. A lot of the ones I'm scrolling through here on Reddit, we've said. So I feel like we've kind of tapped into most. People keep saying this one called Quintana Part 2. Do you know what that is?
Quintana.
Sounds like some shit that Pusha T would
Travis Scott.
Call.
Yeah, right. No, it does, because of like he's thinking like Santeria and stuff.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe.
Yeah. It was Travis Scott, it looks like. People just saying names and assuming everyone's going to know. Well, because then there's remixes. Then the whole other, which is probably a comment for another time, that I think is even cooler than all the part 2s, is the and it kind of crosses over a bit, but the remixes, when they used to do real remixes back in the day, and the best example is Craig David. So like he would have Fill Me In, pause, and then he would have
Fill Me In,
the what was it called, Full Crew remix, which was the one for the clubs.
Ignorance
Starship
remix.
or Sunship Ignorance. Well, that was only Walking Away, but they were producers and a rapper in them.
Producer crew,
yeah.
Well,
and then they had something
similar.
Who did?
Method Man done something very similar with You're All I Need. There's a bunch of different remixes.
Yeah, there's
when you go on YouTube, for example, there's like 5 versions of them. Of the
I got the CD single from like 94. They had all the different remixes on there. So that's the earlier side of the era. I was even talking about 2000s, but yeah,
the Craig David shit,
actually.
Craig David shit, like the Artful Dodger was the other one that kind of he would do a lot
of.
Oh
yeah, the Artful Dodger thing was sick.
That was that whole garage 2-step era.
Love
those people were like, wasn't that cool? Like Animals. How creative. Yeah, it was just so like
they would reinvent the whole song, like especially the Craig David stuff. That would just be completely. The remix would be like, oh my god, it's the whole new shit. But he just changed. He was like a chameleon when it come to music theory and like getting things really translating to a whole new vibe with the same lyrics, dude. He's fucking talented. There's one of the most underrated cunts, even though he had like a super zoom up in the early 2Ks, but like, man, super underrated. Like if we listen to that shit now, I don't know. Imagine if it came out now. Imagine if Craig David with that sort of remix run came out now. What would it do in this sort of state of this?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I wonder if people would appreciate it, because back then
that's exactly what I'm saying. Would they appreciate the levels that people have gone to completely rebuild these masterful songs lyrically, and just give them a whole new vibe that made a lot of sense, and everything was just like, oh my god, this is actually, if you didn't hear the other one, this could be the jam. But they all had that sort of different vibration, so it's super clever and well executed. So yeah, I don't know, I haven't seen anything like that for a long time. I think that's fucking super special.
I'm trying to even think the last time I saw like a big artist release like the same version or different version of the same song, just as remixes.
Does Kate Renata do shit like that? Because he's pretty prolific. I'm sure.
I don't know.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
That's a great question because he's probably the best.
He's one of the guys that
artist
could
that
do
would.
it. He could pull it off because he's so eclectic with his. I'm sure he's got like a squillion beats in his trunk now.
I wonder if he's like. It was almost like this attention to detail back then. I would argue that it was done. Craig David did those for two reasons. I would hazard a guess. One would be to tap into that two-step scene, because then he has music that can be played in that club. He's got the original radio version. Just for example, we have the Full Crew remix, which was all of the like R&B, like the club. Like when I was in the club at that age, that's when, because I started going to the club in '99. Because I turned 18, that's what they were playing. Then if you super old, and then if you went to the what's that bit like the two-step club, so you have those Sunship remixes are going to be played there. The second part was to fill up the CD single to make it more valuable. So like the album didn't have any of the remixes on it. You had to buy the CD single. So I bought every single of the Craig David drop because it would have 4 to 6 tracks on there. Maybe you have the original, then a radio edit, then maybe the instrumental a cappella, but then it would have like 3 remixes and they were all totally different. Like it felt like you were getting a mini EP. And I think if you look at that from sales perspective, sales and marketing, like isn't that money? Like why otherwise if it was if it was just an a cappella and instrumental, I'd be like, I'll wait for the album. But if I'm there and I want the single, I'm like, no, I need all the singles because I guess this was LimeWire era, but I didn't like doing that too much. I like to buy everything still. So like I wanted the copy of it. So therefore you're going to go out of your way to buy it. So it's smart. So I don't know, maybe because people don't sell singles these days, but they do want.
I don't even know. Like, I feel like remixes in general, don't really exist that much. So to have like a whole separate thing with just the remixes of the same song by the same artist, that's definitely way more rare. So I don't know, man.
And particularly fresh remixes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know.
Interesting. So anyway, just wanted to kick it off with that. So that was fun. If anyone has any part 2s or remixes that they think are better than the OG, comment, drop it in the comments. You fucking champions. All right,
Mad Dogs.
Bunch of shit going. I don't know if anyone want to catch up with before I jump into the list. Like anything. Actually, we did something cool on Friday. What's going on with y'all? What's happening?
I've been to a bunch of events recently. I went to Montreal for a day, and
yes, of course.
Yeah. I went to the gaming expo that I think I mentioned last week. It was so sick, so good. I met a bunch of people, done a bunch of cool shit, spoke to people, interviewed people. Got a lot of footage of a bunch of stuff that I'd done. So it was so good. Like, I would definitely do it again. I'm very glad I done one day because if I'd done 2, I don't know what I would have done the second day. Like, there's only so much you can do, you know? So it's like, I stayed there for one night and I woke up, done the whole thing, spent all day there. By the time it was like 4 o'clock, I was kind of like, well, what am I meant to do now? Like, at that point, I've already done the mandatory stuff. And now I'm kind of just like, I've done chilling at this point as well. So like, what do I do? So if I stayed another day, I would have been like, well, I don't really know what else I can even capture at this point. Unless I just went to a bunch of panels, but at the same time, the panels were more for like, it was more like entrepreneurs. It's like entrepreneurs within the gaming space. And they were like, there were people like pitching their ideas to certain companies and shit. So like, it was more for that crowd as opposed to like anyone announcing any releases or anything. So, but like overall, sick. Got VIP as well. Sick, man. They gave me VIP. Got to sit in the lounge. It was a good time. It was a very good time.
It was worth it.
Yeah, for sure. I would do it again. Like I'm definitely more down to travel for this stuff. Like I would do stuff out of the country for sure. Like it was sick. It was worth it. So good. Yeah. Train back was easy as well, and the content looking good as well. So we're gonna have that edited probably tomorrow, and then get a bunch of stuff like I don't know published throughout the next week or so. I hope. So yeah, very excited. And then we went to the YouTube thing, which you can talk on if you want. Like yeah,
we did
YouTube. It was good.
Yeah, it wasn't what we expected. We did a YouTube because High Season is involved in this YouTube Shorts community, and they invite us to just Toronto creators to RSVP to a Toronto YouTube creator event, and it was positioned like there was 2 different YouTubers like on the flyer. So I was like, oh, they have like a chat, maybe a moderator, and they'll talk to these people and then ask them about their journey and all that usual shit. So we pull up. It was a great night in the end, but getting there, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. It was like kind of cold. It was at the Drake Hotel in Toronto, and like you go in and they were only taking people whose names we arrived at like 40 minutes after it started. So it started at 5 p.m. We got there like 5:40, and they were still doing like A to G, but just me, C, Dan, D, and Tiffany. So T. So we're like, oh, okay, well, she can't go up, so we're just gonna wait. And then we were waiting there for a while, and it wasn't moving, and the lobby was just packed with people, and it was just seemed like such a dumb way to do it. And then we ended up
there was no queue. It wasn't a queuing system either.
Like,
it was just
not
like
first in, first serve.
No, it was just like congregating in one area, and it made no sense, like whatsoever.
None.
It was very weird.
And we finally cleared up to get to the back of the lobby so we could just get out of the way because we were by the door. And then I joked, I was like, oh, imagine if you got here at like 5 o'clock and your name started with whatever, Z, and now you fucked. And then we met a girl like 30 seconds later, and her name started with W, and she got there at 4:55, and they made her wait the whole time. And we talked to her later in the night, and she had 1 million followers on Instagram. So they're making these like creators who they're inviting out specifically who have got big following elsewhere to try and get on YouTube, and they're making them just fucking wait, which I was like, it just probably wasn't the smartest thing. Obviously, it was a bit annoying, but we didn't get that inconvenience. But anyways, I'm just bitching just because I'm just like, I don't know, you trying to want those things to move smoothly. But it was cool. It was just like food and talking.
It was a party.
It was a party. It was just a party, and we have Barrington. The music was a bit loud. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, little fella.
Yeah, but he was fine. We ended up finding this place. There was like a little couch so we could dump all our like jackets and stuff and just post up there. And yeah, Tiff and Dan were getting drinks. They had Jelly King, which was great. So at least the beer was decent.
Nice.
Talked to a few accounts. You know, a lot of people were just casually talking to you with they're quite humble. And like, yeah, I got like 2 million on YouTube. I got this. You know, people are just like slaying it and not bringing it up. So I was like, it's pretty cool. Everyone was super nice. I just think I always expect Toronto stuff to be way more staunch, but everyone was just super cool. I didn't detect any attitude from anyone.
That's
like
good, man.
Nobody thought they were sick cons. Everyone was just, hey, what's up? Yeah. No one asked, you know, I bet if it was LA, but how many subs you got? Oh, like 70,000. I'm not talking
numbers game.
Like, yeah, no one did any of that bullshit. The Tiff did say one girl went on to, hey, I'm thinking 1 million subscribers. And
that's the intro. That's part of the elevator.
That was the intro. I was like, that's so LA.
Pretty forward.
It was a bit of a strange person, so that was the only one, but it wasn't like negative. It was just like a strange way to go up to someone and tell them what your sub count. But yeah, very cool, very cool. I definitely would go to those things again. It was nice, just chat to a bunch of folks and people asking questions, even of us, like, you know, other people that were just killing it. Like one dude had like 2 or 3 million on TikTok who was asking us questions about how do you keep it all, you know, fresh for yourself and trying to keep, you know, it was like, I like it. It almost just showed me that like doesn't matter how big you get, you're still kind of dealing with a lot of the same shit. Same
it's
problems.
Like you're not gone clear until you're like multi-millions, I guess,
like
as opposed to like
10 million.
Like even if it seems like they have the same struggles as a lot of us still do, even at 1 million. So it was like very interesting.
I would say it would get the scale would complicate it. You'd have a team. You'd have
yeah.
That's probably where it starts to get more confusing as opposed to how to grow.
Yeah.
We're all like, how to switch things up. And they're just like, yeah, it was very cool. Anyway, so that was actually a dope event.
That was sick. It was really good.
Is that everything that you did that you want to talk about?
I injured my back when we were playing football.
Classic.
And I was doing really well going to the gym like 2 weeks ago, probably like 2 weeks for like a month. I went every single day except weekends. Sorry. And then I came out of retirement again, second time. And then literally first 5 minutes of the first game, I like put the ball to my right foot, awkwardly tried to do a crossfield pass, I guess. And then I twisted something in my back, tweaked it. And like I could barely walk. Like it was horrible.
You know what that sounds like? Old man shit.
Yeah, because there was no impact. There was no impact at all.
That's an old man injury, dude.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And like I
Welcome
had to stretch for a few days. I was considering going chiropractor, and I was like, nah. And then eventually it got a lot better. But now I'm much better, almost back. So give me another week, and I'll be playing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, old man, be careful.
So
Yeah.
have to.
Old young man.
Again.
Oldest cunt in his 20s.
Yeah,
honestly, oldest 20-year-old that I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, you guys are the oldest 60-year-olds I've ever met.
Oh, this guy's.
I look alright for 60. I look fucking great.
You look pretty good for 60. I look fucking excellent for 58.
Ooh,
tell you what, I am
man,
just fantastic for 58.
Anything you want us to catch up on from your side, little Nosh?
Oh, little Nosh dog, yeah, mate. Big Nosh dog, fucking had a sweet ass time. I know, just getting back into the swing of life after Whistler. It was pretty fucking sweet as over there. Been riding in the Don Valley. I had a couple solid rides. Like just enjoying the fall colors. The leaf peeping season is like the peak was in the last week. So.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it's been going. It's hasn't been
because it's 18 degrees right now. That's why.
It's fucked.
The leaves.
So the ground was dry and the leaves started curling up. Instead of getting wet leaves and wet ground, I actually ride my bike and then push into the corners and not slip and not have banana peels under my fucking tires all day. So that was really cool. What else? I've been cooking more. I cooked a bunch of bomb steaks, dude. I am fucking steak chef AF. So doing that. What else? I fucking honestly, yeah, just a bunch of rides and just getting back acquainted with the Don Valley. But most importantly, the Whistler episodes on my YouTube channel at Notion MTB. They're live. I've got 2 out right now. I've got the 3rd and the 4th one in the bin. They are scheduled, ready to go. So yeah, the Whistler episodes are live. Head it to YouTube / Notion MTB and have a bloody geese. So really proud of that one. The first one's tracking really well. Second one's on the way. That's Whistler action for me, dude. So yeah.
Fuck yeah, can't. Yeah, watch both of them. They're great. They're fun.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm loving the response from the first one. Second one's basically just riding the park all day. The first one was more of a travel vlog, getting on the plane and getting the bus from Van to Whistler and stuff. So yeah, I know it seems to be tracking really nicely, and I appreciate it also. Yeah, having fun with that. Saw some great sunsets. Nosh dog's a happy cunt.
Love it. Fucking beaut.
Also, it's my birthday on Friday in 4 days. So fuck yeah, just
can't.
Far from ideal, but that's how she goes sometimes, dude. You know what I'm saying? I got a really sick gift actually. There's a rider that I follow, World Cup downhill rider named Bernard Kerr, and he has a company called BK Sport. And my friend Charmaine got me this BK Sport limited edition T-shirt for my birthday, and I'm fucking pumped as with it. So
look at that.
It's like hard to get those, and all of a sudden, man's got blessed. So yeah, everything's lovely.
Beautiful. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Fuck yeah, cunts. All right, beautiful.
I
just did that one thing. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the shit. So daylight savings is off, so now it gets dark at 1 p.m. essentially.
So dark.
Dude, at 5:30 today, it felt like 9 p.m. and it's currently 6:47. Not cool.
It's so whack. I saw there's petitions because like we're talking about it. I'm like, time isn't real. Like,
no,
it's not really based on. It's kind of like vague. It's not like really based on anything. And the fact that we can change it shows that like, okay, so since it's not real, let's just make it so it's as best as possible all the time. So you can just make it daylight savings be the normal time. So there is no daylight savings time, but we just move this time we're in right now, scrap that, put it the hour forward so that even in these darker times, all they're doing was by going back to normal time over winter is making it darker longer. So like, let's just keep it, get an extra hour. Let's just keep it going as long as possible. But like, no.
Man's one.
So I don't know. Apparently that's a thing. Yeah, man, it's fucking whack. I hate it. But I think that's interesting that there's apparently a movement of people that are trying to fix that. So
I wonder why do we not just have daylight savings all the time?
That's the question.
I think
is there a benefit?
I mean, the only benefit that I can say is in the summertime we get the 9 p.m. 9:30 maximum sunsets. That's pretty special because we live so far north. If not, then fucking suck my dick, mate.
One thing here, it says, I mean, potentially on that, it said it's like one benefit of daylight savings, it conserves energy by reducing the need for artificial light during summer months when there are more daylight hours. So then wouldn't you think the same applies in winter? Because now instead of turning our lights on at 6 o'clock, you're turning it on at 5 o'clock.
I'm reading some of these benefits here as well. And I'm kind of just like, it's just so stupid. Like safety risks, or children and the elderly are disproportionately affected by daylight saving time. It's kind of like you can just say the inverse for both daylight savings and not even daylight savings. Like, so daylight savings wastes money. It's like you can say the same both sides. It's so
we need some yin and yang. We need some balance.
Yeah.
Is that what it's trying to do? It's trying to be balanced, and it's just doing a bad job at it. Like what do we do? Do we fire daylight savings?
I don't know what the fuck they're really like. I'm just looking here, like about like pros and cons of it as well. Like I haven't found while we're talking like anything that says exactly what the purpose is.
Interesting.
Like aside from the conserving fucking energy. I mean, they didn't do it for that. I feel like there was something to do with the farmers and the animals and shit. Something along those lines.
That rings a bell, actually. Yeah.
Because don't a lot of the farmer regions not participate?
They don't.
Like Queensland in Australia doesn't. Yeah, don't. Okay, go on.
Because they got
I agree. Like it's facts. They don't.
And why don't they participate in places to do that?
I don't know. Like I'm reading. I'm trying to see if anyone has actual like
reasoning. We need to chat
GPT
this shit.
There you go.
I'm gonna chat him up. I'm gonna say what's up with this fucking.
That's very Gen Z of you, Steve Easy.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so what do I say? I go, what is the purpose of...
What is the deal with daylight savings?
I should do that in Jerry Seinfeld voice.
Oh my God,
so,
please.
It's to make better use of daylight during the longer days of spring, summer, and early fall. And the extra hour of daylight, and which was the need, it reduces the need for artificial lightings, saving energy. Okay, and it says now it allows for more daylight in the morning during the shorter days. Okay. Fuck the mornings first and foremost. Fuck your fucking mornings. Or you fucking dumbasses getting up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym anyway. You're all insane. Like one of our good friends does it, and he's honestly more times he's up
more times,
and texting more times, and I'm in bed going to bed texting. And like he's sending a photo at the gym, and I'm like, sometimes I'm going to bed.
Sometimes you turn up till 3, 4 a.m. and it flabbergasts me in the next day when I get responses from you on the gram or on the text, because I know you're crushing tinnies, and it's like, oh, you were up late, Huz.
Yeah, we'd do that.
The fact that overlaps with your early buddy, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it does.
I love that's so fucked.
It's funny. But
I know a couple of guys that do mountain biking that are also, avid sort of hikers and stuff, and they'll do that 4 a.m. hike to go to the thing to see the sunset by boom, and it's like
sunrise type shit. Yeah,
sorry, sunrise.
No,
and I'm like, you're actually a little bit fucked, but they're good blokes. Nothing wrong with them. They just love a good early morning, and I'm like, it's not me, man. I can do it 8 a.m. Maybe.
I could squeeze an 8 a.m. I could do an 8 a.m. wake up.
Give me a 10 a.m. because I got time to,
I can wake up at 8 a.m. Let me wake up at 8, and then I'll do that.
I'm not doing active things before.
No,
thanks.
No way.
That's so 10 a.m. is even too early.
Some people want me to ride at 9 a.m., dude. They're like, oh yeah, but let's meet at the trailhead at 9 a.m. I'm like, what time are you getting up for that, dude? I got shit to do. I got a tortoise to feed. You know how slow he eats? I got shit on my plate. I got greens to feed him and me. Come on.
True.
Interesting.
Yeah, some people are really early.
All the active people. Yeah.
The 4 a.m. stuff needs to absolutely quit.
I don't want to get. I'm not going to keep going because
the only reason I'll get up at that time. Well, the only reason I did recently is because I got up at 3:30 a.m. to get picked up by my mate to go to the airport to go to Whistler. That's the only reason.
Well, no, that's and
it's the first time in a long time that I set an alarm, because I had to test alarms like C does, and I have not liked them since like ever. And since like 2017, I've probably set an alarm 5 times. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, same. Yep, same.
Yeah.
Don't bang to that. Don't bang to the alarms.
No, don't bang to them.
I just like Tiff do it, and I'll just get up when she gets up. It's much easier. But yeah, ChatGPT is not really telling me much else. Like it's saying there's economic effects, so there's a boost, daylight savings boosts because people are maybe because it's. I don't think it's got to do with that. That's to do with the weather. People are just out. Health and safety. They're saying the time shifts affects our biological clocks, which fuck up.
Like, they should stop fucking with it then.
Yeah, and the worst part is the forward one because then it hits 2 a.m. and then it becomes 3, and then you're like, oh fuck, and then you feel shitty the next day. It's only 1 hour, but
it takes a while to recover from that. It's like jet lag almost, isn't it?
Absolutely, exactly right.
Sleep lag.
Yeah, this is not really telling me much anything, so I don't know. I don't want to push old Chatty too much further, but yeah, either way, I don't know what the fuck the deal is, but everyone's trash and we should just have it because that's the vibes. So, all right, we'll go through a bunch. We've got a bunch of like shorter things, and then Dan came up with an iteration on the game that we've been playing, which seems really fun. So, okay, now I just want to shout out this company that Tiff found recently called A Cookie Called Quest, based on obviously a Tribe Called Quest. It's a Toronto-based or Scarborough. I'm not sure exactly where they are. Like, they make cookies, and they all got names. They were like named after like sort of rap songs. They do like a Wu-Tang Killer Bees one, which is like sort of chocolate,
like rap
yellow.
Snacks.
Basically, but cookies.
But sick.
It's really good. So they did like a pop-up at a supermarket. Like you have to order directly. They did a pop-up at this Bowler supermarket near Tiff's mum's house. So we sent her to go and taste them, and then she bought us a couple packs. And they were fire. Yeah, now I've been following them, and they're doing like they just dropped these Wu-Tang ones that look cool, and they got like packets where they're like mini size, and they got apparently other ones that look like they're like big dogs. But that was super fucking good. We had a
what's the
one.
at, bro?
The at is A Cookie Called Quest.
Gotcha.
Their socials are really good.
Yeah, socials great. They're doing a really good job. I just want to shout them because they're just like, and they're all vegan, by the way, which I think is dope. If you sign up on their mailing list, you get 10% off. Once again, I don't know them at all. I just want to shout them out because I just thought it was like a cool thing. But if you go to acookiecoldquest.com, you can see the one. We've got the Wu-Tang one on there and like all the different shit. So it's really cool. Nice. Love seeing it, and I like that it's sort of like of someone of the culture.
Likewise.
Doing it, obviously if there's a bunch of whiteys doing these hip hop inspired things.
Craig's cookies.
Yeah, Craig's cookies. Bradley's biscuits.
That guy
wouldn't work.
I'm so sick of fucking that Craig guy. They just opened up here.
Imagine having Bradley's biscuits. That wouldn't go either.
I
mean, the alliteration's good, but the rest of it.
I'd shop there. I'm just saying. So.
Oh well, I might open up a shop just for you, buddy.
Maybe you should. Braddles Bickies. Love it.
Braddles
Bickies. So Cookie Called Quest. Shouts to y'all. If you want to sponsor the pod and throw the man them some cookies,
yeah, would love to munch.
I'm following him right now.
Yeah, follow him right now and give him a little shout. But hey, check the pod. Episode 176, bitches. 176.
We should add them from the Bad Habits pod account and be like, "Hey, how's it going? We talked about you, fucking mad dogs."
I'll do that.
Just be like, "Hey, what's up? We just like we haven't had your cookies yet, but we like what you're saying. How you going?"
But we have had them. We've had them.
But you have. Cookies.
Yeah,
I need to eat the cookies. You're gonna eat them.
They're really good cookies. Good cookies. Shout. All right. Cookies. So speaking of cookies, that's not the one at all. Speaking of yummy, Trump.
Pause.
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
Okay.
I was like,
come on.
Okay.
They call him the Cheetos, yummy food, cookies.
Agent Orange.
I'm stretching. So American election. We're recording this November 4th. So tomorrow. That was a good 4th, right? It wasn't intentional. Tomorrow is I think is it tomorrow or is it the 6th?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, right? Election Day 2024 USA. Tuesday, November 5th. So it's interesting. There's a whole bunch of stuff about it. It's obviously a fucking clown show across the board.
Yeah.
It's I'm a centrist. Everyone sucks, to be honest. But it's been interesting watching it all. I listened to a lot of podcasts. So I heard JD Vance and Trump. Trump was on obviously Rogan. He was on Flagrant. He was on Theo Von. And then JD Vance was on Rogan and Theo Von and I think some other people as well. So I've listened to them. The other guys, the Democrats aren't going on the pods. I find it so interesting that like all of the right-wing dudes are going on the bro-y podcast, which are typically the ones I would listen to because they're obviously a lot of the ones that talk about like health and fitness and just science and they talk to sort of all different people. And then all the Democrats are all going on just like, I mean, I guess Kamala went on Call Her Daddy, but that's not my vibe.
She was on SNL.
That was bad.
SNL, that was a smart move. That was really smart. That was
sick move. It was so good.
It's funny watching that. I feel like because I just know we have no horse in the race and I don't care. Like we all have feelings about everybody that's irrelevant. But if you can put the feelings aside and you just look at the moves, you're like, it's like boom, boom. It's like it's so funny. Like Kamala on SNL was great. We watched that last night. Like that was very clever. And there's like certain, I guess they're like, you can be like, oh, the Dems are going all out. They're getting everybody. Everyone who went to a Diddy party, they're all going to a fucking Kamala rally and speaking. Conveniently, coincidence.
Interesting.
If you look at every single person who spoke there, I think every single one of them is on the list. So, J-Lo, Usher, Beyonce, etc. So that's interesting. And, then Trump, sometimes I think it sounds like he's self-sabotaging, like he's saying some of the most ridiculous shit. Like he had it in the bag, he got shot, he was like the hero and all this, and then they switched and they brought Kamala in, he was like fucking, and he couldn't adjust. It's been like it's like sports. It's like it's like reality TV meets sports or something, like where you're like someone had an advantage and then Biden had a bad debate and then Trump gets shot, like then they had to get rid of him. They put Kamala, from what I understand, as the first candidate that wasn't voted there. So like that's pretty sketch. Like if you actually step back, I know all the people hate Trump, but they'll always be but I'm like just looking. I don't care. I'm not American, so I'm like you can look at it without bias. I'm like, well, no, that's shifty, bro. Like you can't just fucking do that.
You can just chuck someone else in. Where's Biden? He hasn't come along. Where is he at? He's probably fucking...
He hadn't been.
He's not.
Honestly, no. Do we even know if the cunt's alive still? That's what I'm saying. Where's he at?
I've heard. I've heard that people question his.
Is he sick? Is he like? Why can't he?
Dementia, I believe. It seems like dementia.
It's like really bad dementia.
So he's in the bin. He's fucked.
Yeah, he's and somebody's Eric Weinstein, who's physicist who's pops up on all of these pods. He said he was talking to somebody and they said to him, whoever's running the country, like you'll be happy with them. Obviously Biden's not running the country. Obviously Kamala's running around acting like she hasn't been the vice president for 3.5 years, which I think is funny. Like everyone, I feel like mad gaslit with that. Like it's like, guys, she's been here, no one voted for her, and then everyone's acting like she's the savior. Once again, I don't like any of them, but I'm just saying. And then Eric was like saying that. So clearly there's a group of individuals running a country.
Running the whole.
And then if you look at it, like, well, why stop this pageantry with this fake role of a president? How about we have a board of directors who can make smart decisions and just like run the country better?
That would never happen.
No. And then like.
That would never happen.
No, it would just because it's too logical. It's way too logical. And then too many people got power. It's just like, I don't know. It's been a fun clown show though, to be honest. Like it's been fun. A lot going on. Yeah. This is we got a busy week because Dan's coming up tomorrow. We have a beer conference on what day is it? On throughout the week. We have to go to a bunch of beer events. So we were talking before, like, all right, so we want to watch Hassan. If people know about Hassan, he's a Twitch streamer who is the Young Turks, like the main dude on there. That's his uncle. So he's like the biggest political streamer. He's like everywhere. And I don't agree with his politics. He's like a full on like actual socialist. Like as in like he refuses to take sponsorships because he doesn't want to take more money than he needs type shit. Like he lives it, but he's got wicked takes. He hates everybody. So he's a lefty, I guess, because he's a socialist, but he shits on the Democrats all the time. And obviously he shits on the Republicans. So I like that. I want someone to shit on both. Nobody's centrist. So I just want to see. So it's cool. So we're going to watch a bunch of his stuff tomorrow. Maybe Tiff was like, she goes, I'm going to be like the sports bros at the beer events with like my phone in the corner watching them talk about politics.
Oh my God.
So it's, pretty funny. So I don't know. It's been entertaining. I know everyone keeps saying that whoever wins, both sides will be like, it's the end of democracy, how we know. But I'm like, she's in now. He was in before then. It's all going to be fine either way. And even if you look at the policies, like Kamala and the Dems are like basically copying what Trump is doing. So it shows that America as a whole seems to be more right wing now with a lot of the policies, whether it's the immigration or economics and stuff. So it's going to be interesting. And I guess we pay attention because one, it's fun, but two, we're the biggest. Door. We live right next door, and it's the most. What is it? It's the longest unprotected border in the world, if I'm not mistaken. So
wow.
because there's no wall between Canada and the US like there is with Mexico, right?
Imagine.
So
like that South Park episode.
yeah,
Imagine if there was.
build the wall, the Canadian wall. We're trying to keep them out. But yeah, so it's what happens with them impacts Canada very strongly. So it's been interesting to pay attention and see what kinds of same. So sorry, man.
Def's a good giggle.
Yeah, definitely gonna be fun. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything doesn't burn down and everything explode and end because cunts are mad that their sports team didn't win. All right, so that was that. Good times. Oh yeah, okay. So do you remember the Megan Thee Stallion stuff with Tory, right?
Ew.
Did you see what exactly ew? Like once again, we can't pretend we're not biased. Like definitely am biased against her. Never liked her for a second, but she admitted the other day, like a couple of days ago, I don't know if y'all saw it, that she lied to Gayle King about having sexual relations with Tory. So she said, yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. And she's like, the fuck you want? I didn't want to say. She didn't tell me she was going to talk about. What do you mean she wasn't going to talk about? Of course you knew she was going to say it. So she lied to Gayle King. She's come out now where they're about to throw Tory's case out because of some sort of discrepancy with the missing evidence or something like that. And this whole shit was weird from the beginning.
Why does it take so goddamn long to sort this out? These guys are fucking throwing money left, right, and center. They've all got millions of dollars in the party, bro. Like, what is happening behind the scenes?
I guess it's like the legal system. So it just takes time for whatever.
There's too many things going on. Like,
I think so. Yeah. I never really understand why it does take so long because then, okay, say if because the problem is you want to make this fast so that like otherwise somebody who's the accused is probably held not on bail, which means they're in jail while they're there, while they're figuring all this shit out. So that means instead of being free and just living your life, you're in jail while you're waiting. And if you didn't do the thing they're accusing you of, you're stuck in this cell, which is fucked. So I guess we'll find out if he did it, but I'm saying it's interesting timing that she's admitting it now right before this. And I'm like, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why she admitted it. I didn't even I saw the video.
I don't get it. Like,
doesn't make sense, eh?
No, but I think it was wasn't that a clip from a documentary?
Is that what it was?
I think it's a clip from a documentary.
Oh, because she was like, she was like looking to the side, so it didn't seem like it was a like a live, Instagram live or something like that. So I wasn't sure what it was from, but I just feel like my immediate, because I already didn't believe the story because a lot of it didn't make sense. And there's some people, I'm not saying just her, I feel like everyone's maybe mudding it up a bit, but I think it's interesting timing anyway. So I want to see.
It's a clip from her own documentary.
Oh, and she admitted it in her own documentary.
Word.
Wow.
Interesting.
So why, fuck, man. Maybe it's just bad timing where she's putting this out right as the case. It just makes her look untrustworthy is all I'm saying. Like the person, she just admitted to lying to on a big news story about it. And so now she's trying to say, see all this stuff. Hey, we weren't even fucking. So I don't know why he shot me. Probably get it out. So like,
wow.
It just doesn't add up, It's very odd. So we'll see what happens. But fucking
insane.
That was an interesting development. On a sad note, though, Quincy Jones passed today, which is crazy. He was 91. Wow, 91's a good innings, and I think he was like healthy and like fucking going. Like he wasn't like like our grandfather's 97. He's having a rough run. He's got all sorts of shit going on. The poor guy. So like, it's horrible. Whereas like I don't know. Every time I saw Quincy, he always looked good.
He looks money, yeah. What happened?
Don't know actually. I thought it would just be old age.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean though?
Yeah, let's see. Just your body just like
your body just stops.
This incredible lot has died at 91. Some sort of what, man?
Failure.
Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, what I mean. Like maybe your heart just gives out because your body's old and shit.
Oh, okay. So the cause of death is not immediately disclosed.
Okay,
it's expired.
So we don't know. But he found dead in his home. So.
Oh, so that means he could have just died in his sleep or something like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of what
that's kind of blessed. That's kind of blessed.
That's like the optimal situation.
I agree,
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. That's the most peaceful. Like I heard, I seen some show that was ranking the ways to. I don't know, back in the day. Like, remember when like A Million Ways to Die or whatever that show was called, A Million Ways to Die, was on like Spike TV. We used to watch it on cable.
Yeah, that sounds so
back in the day. We used to watch it on Foxtel.
What was it?
Anyway,
there's
a thousand ways to die. That's what it was called. And I'm like, A Million Ways. Yeah, so 1,000 ways. Your camera's out of focus. There we go. It fixed itself. So fucking, I used to watch that show, and they were like, "Oh, the most peaceful ways to die." And in your sleep and in water was the best too.
In water? No, I'm not drowning, bro.
Drowning, dude. I mean,
probably like once it probably kicks in, then it's probably like pretty like.
No, apparently drowning hurts like significantly.
Oh, okay. Well, they're fucking very painful. I mean, you probably get like compression and your lungs, everything gets squished up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's something I remember.
We off that.
Yeah, American shows trying to poison my fragile little mind.
Right? God damn it. God damn American shows. So yeah, fucked up. Quincy's the GOAT, essentially.
Absolutely, yeah, dude. We should look at that post that I sent you. That I guess we can't fucking play it, can we? Anyway, it was a post from I don't know, whatever the fucking thing I sent you. Complex, I Still Love Her, what it was called, and it was all the songs that hip hop songs that had sampled Quincy's music, and there was a bunch like What's Part 2, like there's heaps of good stuff, and most of it was Michael Jackson cuts, you know,
right? Which is sick. That's a good post.
Yeah, like Dipset, like everybody, like everybody sampled Quincy's music, which is mainly most of them. Like I swear, like 70% of the carousel that was there was all Michael songs they'd sampled in really, really unique ways. But
wow,
yeah,
I saw a Ludacris #1 spot was in that as well.
Yes,
that's sick.
So crazy because that was from the Austin Powers soundtrack.
Yeah. You know, I'd never seen the music video. I didn't know. It was like, I knew it was from Austin Powers, but I didn't know. There was actually a music video. That's sick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With Mini Me.
In the Bossa Nova.
Hilarious.
That's fire.
So
yeah, fellas. Yeah, rest in peace, Quincy, man. That's wild.
R.I.P.
Wild
Quincy.
shit. To some new music. So there's a new Weeknd song, Sao Paulo, which is a bit of a Bickies from there.
Yeah, it's Brazilian funk music.
Did you guys watch the video?
I did not, though.
No, I actually didn't, but I'm gonna put it on now.
Please.
Yeah, if I play it though, y'all can y'all? No, you guys can't hear it, right?
I don't. I've heard the song. It is the weirdest. Please play this. This is so fucked. If we can actually watch it.
It is weird.
Do you guys know who Anita is?
No.
She's one of the most famous singers in the world. She, I think she's Brazilian, Colombian. I don't know. Brazilian. And dude, everyone knows this bird. I remember getting introduced to her maybe like a year and No,
can't hear it.
Can you hear that right now?
No.
Okay, cool. That means I can play it and it won't come through. Yeah, sorry.
She's very famous. 35 million.
Anita's like super famous, dude. She's always got her culo out, and she's like just always.
Oh, this video is weird.
Super done up, and like got all the the body changes, all the fucking.
Like
and shit.
As in like fake lips and tits,
like super hot though. Like she's super fire, and her music is fucking, as far as I know, everywhere except for the North America, the Western market. She is so famous everywhere else, and a bunch of people I don't know are always like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, I've only known about her for about a year, but she's been famous as fuck forever. Apparently, she's
interesting.
And she did like,
and is that
carnival and stuff? Like she's super.
Minutes of the video,
and she's in her? That's her in the Weeknd video. So the fact that she did the song with him, oh my god, that's crazy. And she has this crazy fake sort of like
pregnant thing. I was
pregnant
about to say,
belly thing with the person. That's her, yeah. But when you look at her other stuff, dude, you'll be like, oh wow, she's like Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, fucking pop star level, mega superstar. She's choreography to the nines, stage show off the head, and she's just a hot bird.
This is fucking ridiculous.
When you watch it, my jaw was to the floor. I'm like, what is this fucking video? I laughed and I was like, ew. A couple of times I looked away.
It's gross, but it's like clever.
What does it mean?
I never. That's a fucking question. I mean, we should probably describe it. She's got a pregnant belly, and then now there's a mouth and a nose on the belly, and the mouth
What
and
the
nose is
navel would
singing
be.
Weeknd. Exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
And she's just walking through the streets with this weird belly thing with a nose and a mouth.
Keeps
and
singing, and they keep zooming in on it, and she's like posing like a,
now she's on like a car, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's like posing like a woman of the night, and it's a lady of the night, and it's just unbelievable. That's a crazy ass video. The visuals are kind of like disturbing, depending on your level of disturbing. But fuck, man, that's out there. But yeah, the fact that Anita is in that and she did that is unreal. It looks like they filmed it in like maybe New York, maybe Toronto. I don't know. Maybe it was in Sao Paulo.
Yeah,
for some reason it looks a little familiar.
It looks like North America.
The fountain looks like.
Oh, they did a close up on the belly of the mouth.
Yes, this guy's got sweat on it and shit. Looks fucked up,
dude. What are you doing?
This is the part that looked away. Exactly, the parts that looked away.
It's like, I guess it's just Halloween. Oh yeah, Halloween was last week.
Oh
yeah, right.
That would make more sense now.
That is weird, bro.
Body horror inspired Sao Paulo video.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh, what? Sorry, horror inspired.
Body horror.
Body horror.
Okay, so we off that. All right.
The pregnant belly had a face. It was just like too much. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, the fact that super famous European singer did that with Weeknd is like, wow, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Must make his career go through the roof for sure.
Mm-hmm. She has 65 million on Instagram. It's crazy.
That's a couple more than me.
Yeah, only a couple.
Just a couple.
Okay. All right. So I'm just Googling her now. Okay. She's not familiar at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is she all in what's it called? Spanish or Portuguese? Is that okay? That's probably why I just feel Latin artist. Well, good for her. All right, beautiful. Then the other new was Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia album.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to that. I thought we might have talked about it last week. But
yeah, briefly. I think we just about listened to it just before.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't think everyone listened to it though.
Oh, we talked about the artsy right. Yeah, I listened to it. I listened to it again. It's definitely cool.
I like it a lot.
Was a bit better. Yeah.
I think it's sick, man.
Good.
Super clever.
Good.
Really enjoyed
Daniel.
that.
Good.
Like,
yes.
I Thought I Was Dead was such a good song.
So many bangers on there, dude. It's like Call Me If You Got Lost, but like the next sort of, it's a good, you can tell the beats have kind of crossed over from the last one and it's got a new sounds on a few of them, but very, very into all of it.
And he said like this is the first album where he hasn't lied, which is quite funny. Because a lot of people love to take what he says like he's such a troll, but then people all of a sudden like to take his things very serious. And it's like even back in the day where he would say like crazy shit and everyone's like, no, he's fucked up, he's on drugs, he's doing this. Like, no, he's clearly like he's joking. Obviously he's crazy jokes, but it's like he's not being serious. I know like the whole thing with like people like to speculate on whether or not he likes men or women, but then like at the same time, he's never once said he likes either. Like he said he likes both, but at the same time, he's joking about when he says it. So it's like
so you don't know what to believe.
People just want to believe what they want to believe, you know. So,
well, I feel like when he was on one Flex and he did the kept saying the gay shit to Flex, and Flex was like
the best thing ever.
What?
Yeah, the buff roughneck. Brothers want
butt sex.
Dudes who want butt sex. Yeah.
That was so good.
So good. There was also
good.
He's a wild dude.
Drake released the new video.
I just watched it now. It's only a minute.
Yeah, it's a promo for the OVO merch.
Oh, hold up. Oh, okay. I watched it on it's a Drake official channel.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess this is not his real thing because at the end it said powered by CapCut.
Oh no, it's a 1 minute video. It's filmed all in Scarborough Town Centre.
Yeah, I watched the right one, so someone took it and put it on another channel. And that one came up first.
Instagram.
That's why. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I hadn't seen it. That's cool. It's just him driving around STC gang.
Sick.
Gang. STC.
The realist. If you know, you know.
Where I got this hat from still.
You know what I'm saying? Probably where I got my hat from. Actually, no, I don't know. You think you made this in Fairview?
Yeah, it was both.
The cunt hat.
Yeah, the cunt hat was Fairview for sure.
Was Fairview. That's pretty sweet. So that's another good one. And then I saw, as far as new music coming, there is a DMX posthumous album dropping December 13th.
Oh yeah, I saw people were excited about that. I don't know.
Not
Now,
too keen.
It could go either way because it depends. I didn't see who was
Depends
involved.
on who was creative directing it and doing the track listing.
Producing,
it was family, everything. You know.
I mean, it'd have to be someone close. So I don't know, like whoever he was working with. And is this? I don't know if it was a.
Isn't it Swiss Beats, dude?
Potentially, I didn't check.
I think it is Swiss Beats. I think it is.
I think it's Swiss. Okay,
that would have to be the first pick and only pick maybe for me. Who else? Who else if it wasn't Swiss?
It could potentially be whoever he was working with at the time, as far as
label Def Jam stuff.
No. Like whoever, like say if he was working with Swiss or working with Pharrell for the whole album, like whoever he was working with before he passed. Hopefully, it's that person. I'm just gonna try and pull up our chat, see if I can find it again. But
sweet.
So that one's coming December 13th. I think it wasn't too far up. And then another album that's dropping, which actually
there's only 4 songs on that album now.
On which one?
On the
DMX one?
On the DMX. There's 4 songs and then there's 4 instrumentals.
That's not an album.
No, I agree.
That's a EP.
Okay. I agree.
So I guess we'll find out. But then on the flip side, the other album that's also dropping December 13th is the Snoop and Dre album, Missionary, which is pretty funny. Think about the name, Doggy Style.
Be fun.
I love that.
And they dropped the cover is just a condom wrapper, and it's written on the condom wrapper, which is cool. And there's 15 songs, and some of the features: BJ the Chicago Kid, obviously Dre, Jhené Aiko, Tom Petty, Jelly Roll, Sting, Method Man. I'm just mentioning the ones that we know. 50, Eminem.
Wow.
There's a bunch of people I don't know.
That's fantastic.
Khan, Kaan, Coco, Sarai, Smitty, Alice, and a bunch of ALUS, a bunch of other people that I don't know who the fuck they are. So interesting. Yeah. They could just be new Dre. So you know him? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's interesting. So that could be.
That sounds great. I'm keen for that, dude. Fuck, get 10 dogs up you.
So that could be pretty sweet. Then what else we got? That one, the Missionary cover. Now the other thing was that Elliot Wilson said that, and I don't remember where he heard this, but he said that Drake and Future like made up. They chatted on the phone, and they're cool.
Pause.
It's good.
Pause. So
very good.
He seemed pretty, confident about it. And
happened on the same day that Thugger got released as well.
Yes, that was the other thing here. So, and Young Thug got released. I'm posting this here. It looks like my comment was cut off. Yeah, Young Thug got released as well, and they did a thing. I don't know how they got away with it, but they got him permission. He's allowed to work with Gunna and somebody else because they're signed to his label, and he got 15 years probation. That's insane.
Yeah,
normally it's what, 2 years, 5 years tops. Like 15 years.
It was a racketeering charge, isn't it?
Yeah, Rico. So
to get away with it and be like, his lawyer must be insanely good. Like
there's something going on.
Like insanely good. Because when do you ever get that long probation for especially the level of crime he allegedly committed? Like that's insane.
It's pretty crazy.
But that's sick though. Like I'm happy. I don't care.
So that's good for him. So he's coming back out. Something else that was pretty funny was Drake was like commentating on Raptors game. Raptors were playing, I believe, Sacramento Kings, who Demar DeRozan now plays for. Drake and Demar now have beef, and I guess because he was on stage at Kendrick's thing. So Drake was like saying some shit. It was the quotes. Let's see if I can pull up the quotes because they're actually pretty funny. And it was it was so petty. And it was like,
dude, Drake is like, honestly, I think he might be under 50 as far as King of Petty, second king, Prince of Petty.
I think he might be 50 first and then him.
Yeah, so 50's a king and Drake's the Prince of Petty.
Basically, sure. I agree.
Yeah, Prince of Petty's funnier because of the alliteration. That's all.
It is pretty Prince Petty's pretty funny. He said something along the lines of like, "Unfortunately, we're playing this goof tonight, but it is what it is."
Oh,
and then he also said, "He goes,
I think
if you
that's
ever put
asking
up
for it, dude."
he is," and he also said, which
Asking
is
for
even
it.
worse, if you ever put up a DeRozan banner, like say if he they retire his jersey, I'll go up
rip
there and
that
pull it down myself.
Mm.
And then Demar came back at the press conference and was like, "Tell him good luck. He's going to have a long way to climb." So I don't know. I find the pettiness very funny. I don't really care either way, but it's pretty funny. Was there a particular reason that was it just because he left Toronto and started hanging out with Kendrick or some shit? Is that like the beef?
No, he's from Compton. He already knew Kendrick.
I know that,
like,
but it was like
his appearance in Not Like Us, and
so that was the only reason they had beef.
That's it, 100%.
I believe so.
Okay.
100%. But you can't. And then he also made this comment about like, oh yeah, like saying like him and Drake were friends, for example. Like this was like before this game.
I saw that.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like, well, you're dancing around and appearing in a music video about a song where apparently as well, like apparently DeRozan, I don't know if it's like to what extent didn't really feel comfortable like moving to Toronto, and apparently Drake was a big reason why he was like, oh, like I love Toronto now because he kind of took me under his wing and he was like super nice to me, showed me a bunch of shit, and then to do that, it's kind of like okay,
that's dirty.
I guess if it's just like a one-time thing and you're dancing in the video and you're meant to be friends, cool. But then to be like, oh, I think we're friends and he done this for me, but I'm still going to be in the background of a video and dancing to a song where they're accusing you of being a pedophile. Like that's not cool. That's weird. It's weird behavior for someone who thinks he's a friend.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not friend behavior at all. So he's probably just like, yeah, maybe someone got in his ear or something. But that's funny that Drake's actually a lot like, I don't know what he was on, as in like which network or whatever.
The Raptors, you know,
TSN.
whenever Raptors, TSN, whenever Raptors
playing, so was legit. He was
What's then on TSN? Yeah.
Okay, so that's some.
When
I didn't know
Raptors
that.
play
That's
and he's
amazing.
there, he's allowed to commentate.
It's
big,
so fun. Good for him. I mean, it's funny that he was just that petty, just let that shit rip. I just think that's it's pretty fucking funny. So
It's pretty good.
I enjoy it. That's good times. The last thing that we had on the list, second last thing here. The Lil Weezyana Fest, which is Wayne's little event. I won't say little, it's in diminutive, but Wayne's event in New Orleans. They did a Hot Boys reunion. I think it was yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
So they had the four Juvenile, Turk, and BG come out. They did a whole set with that, and Wayne did a set, I guess, and he got the key to the city, and they made Wayne Day. I think it was February 6th. 2 days, right? 6th and 7th.
2 days. Imagine getting 2 days cut. It was 2 days in a row.
Yeah, and he did say that he was upset about the Super Bowl. I saw a few clips of the performance, and it's like, I don't know, man. Wayne just doesn't have the greatest. Look, fuck, this come from people that like we stood up for Wayne when everyone was shitting on him.
We
like,
love
03,
Wayne.
04,
No
05.
Love Wayne. No applause.
Yeah,
I saw a mixture of things. I saw a mixture of like trolls cutting out the worst parts of the performance and being "Oh, I think everyone should say sorry to Kendrick Lamar now." But then I also saw a bunch of footage where the concert looks sick.
I did too. I saw it.
Kendrick's so good at stadium shit. So fuck. Anyway,
I just it's always funny to me. I just didn't really think that he was upset over it. Like it's interesting.
Oh, he was
he got pretty emotional when he got the key from the mayor.
Yeah, you could tell he was pretty emotional then.
He's loving it.
Someone really. I mean, could have been. No, I think he's soaking it up. I mean, you know, I get it.
For sure.
He's achieved a lot. Who was the person with him? Wasn't there someone like aside from like the mayor or whatever? There was somebody else that was a lot taller than him.
Keys to the city.
Yeah. I just have it was someone cool. If I'm not like in my head, like I'm thinking like a basketball player or something that's
Master P.
Master P. There you go. Well, he played basketball, which is cool because that's like the other crew from New Orleans. So I mean, like that was that was perfect. And,
that was what's their fucking record company called?
No limit. So, and Dan, thank you for that link, which is perfect for the game. And the last sort of note here was Cenat So, Dan, you want to tell us about this? He's live for 30 days.
So yeah,
oh, that's why he was sleeping.
Yes, so he's live on Twitch for 30 days straight.
Continuously?
Continuously. Yeah. Cameras always on.
What if he's taking it?
Yeah, if he's shitting, if he's showering, if he's sleeping.
Dropping bombs?
Like he's just like he's live.
So he's not gonna wank for 30 days or root someone for 30 days?
Allegedly not. I guess not.
That's fucking hectic.
Is the shower just tilted up or something?
Yeah, everything's got like, the camera angles are purposefully like basically the way it works is he's got essentially like CCTV around his household. And he's able to capture multiple angles of wherever he is. But there's stuff like the shower, yes, you're not gonna be able to see anything below the neck, for example. But you can still see him in the shower, you know.
Okay, so that's good as long as it's like
kind of fucked up. It's like Big Brother, but like just on stream.
Yeah, and I guess he has control.
He did.
Okay, good for him. And what's the purpose of it?
Weird, yes.
I know some of the proceeds were going towards building a school in Nigeria, but I'm not too sure what else it was for.
Cool.
I'm not too sure. But like it was so funny. Some of the clips. I want to send you the clip again so you can put it up.
I think no, Twitch gets taken down.
Oh, we get taken down. Okay, now fuck it.
Yeah, they flag it. So it's the
Brad,
NPC
I think if
guys.
that happens to Brad, I think that would be like a sleep paralysis demon for Brad. It's just so good. Like the fucking Spider-Man and Pinky Doll there. Oh my god.
And did he not know that they were supposed to be there or something?
So basically, when he's sleeping, they're meant to be there to entertain people. So basically, like it was like late hours in the night, early morning, and like the NPC Spider-Man from New York came, and then he started acting like he started doing his fucking NPC shit. And then he's so funny because there's something very wrong with him where he just crashes out randomly, and he's just like he starts going crazy. Starts breaking character, starts swearing towards the camera. And like one time he was just getting pissed off at the people in the comments. So he broke character. And he was annoyed at Kai. So then like someone bought him water because he's in that Spider-Man suit jumping around doing a bunch of shit. And then someone bought water for Kai and he basically snatched it off him. He was like, give me the fucking water. Like I'm not a fucking slave. And like he was like pissed at Kai as well. So it was so funny. He's insane. Like he's genuinely crazy. And the Pinky Doll girl just there as well is so funny.
And just doing her same shit.
Gang.
I saw her post recently that she got a visa to live in the States.
Okay.
So she gets to
get her gear out.
But
she does. She's OnlyFans.
That's it's a good look going on the Kai stream for both of them, honestly.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Interesting, the 30-day live. I don't know why people would want to do that. It's just, I mean, I guess you always got to keep it fresh. That's the only downside. Yeah, I guess so, because he probably has a ton of ads and sponsors and
ads, donation sponsors.
Yeah. Fuck, man. He's king of streaming. He's going hard.
Easy.
I love it.
He even had a promo video with Kim Kardashian in it.
Hey, Bear. He did?
He had a promo video with Kim Kardashian.
It's a dog.
Barrington. Okay,
he's not coming
away. He's a bitch. Kim was promoting the thing, so it means that's clever. Sorry, I got distracted by Barrington. So that's
she was acting as his like therapist in the promo trailer for the thing.
Interesting.
It was good.
I like it.
Good look.
Good for him. Killing it. I love it. All right, so this is a new game that Dan came up with. I don't know how it's going to go. We're going to see. So the other game we usually play is name, place, animal, and thing, and we have a letter. So you get one letter, you got to come up with those 4 different things for that. Dan was suggesting we have a color, and we do flag, food, animal, and thing. So I'm looking at this random color generator. My only thing is that there is no animals that, unless you like, there's some sort of tree frog in fucking the middle of Brazil or whatever. That's like,
yeah, we'd have to figure it out. Oh, it could also be animals that could come in that color, like certain breeds of dog or crazy colors.
Okay, we'll try it anyway. So the easiest way to do this, if I go present and I go share screen and I go random color. All right, so this is the. Oh, let me just.
And do you see how it works? So you refresh the page each time.
Yeah, refresh it. So just for example, you go boom, see teal, Is that like a green,
Puke
etc.
green.
Right? Yeah, and then a bright
Lime
neon green. So I wonder if we just need a couple of quick parameters to make this work. Like we'd want the general.
We can Google image our answers and then see if it's the same sort of shade of color. No,
that's definitely possible. Yeah, if we want to make sure the man's.
We could also remove animal and replace it with something else.
Okay, so it'd be anything. Flag, food, animal thing. Wonder what else we could swap for animal. Like
we could just do 5 anythings that color.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to have like the categories, but we can also
come up with 4 anything.
Well, if
like
we can't,
4 things, and it could be a flag.
Yeah, if we can't find a flag, then just what else does it remind you of? It's that fucking lolly from whatever the fuck, or it's like a green tree frog, or it's the color of that team. It's the fucking, like a color memory. Like,
team is a good one instead
team.
of
Good one.
Team is a good one. Flag, food, team thing. That's cool.
Let's do it. Let's do that then.
I like that.
It's so bad. All right, one second.
Okay, I'll pause. Okay, me and Dan can talk about it in the meantime. So one question on this then, Dan. Say we got this color, right? This is a specific shade of green. So are we just going to be like green? That's just what I was thinking too. Because it's going to be too hard.
It'll overcomplicate it too much.
That's what I was worried about.
Yeah. But at the same time, we have to use this website. I just found it randomly.
No, it's fine. I think this is the easiest way to do this. I thought there might have been a way to do that. A way to maybe say it on the screen. I didn't think this is actually kind of like best case scenario.
Oh, also there is the random number generator has their own website for this as well.
Okay, is it better than this?
Yeah, I guess you can, if you check it out, the shade, it goes more specific. It gives you a name for each color as well.
Is it? Oh, random word generator has a color one as well. Oh, like pearl mouse gray. I got it. I found it.
Nice.
Squirrel gray, lemon yellow. This is pretty sweet too, actually. I'll bring it up and I'll put it on the share screen so we can see that as well. Okay, can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that is an option if we want to do it that way. You can just sort of like zoom in a little bit more to the thing. It tells you the hex code, huh?
Yeah, it gives the hex code. It's pretty good. But before we jump back in, I just want some water in it.
Okay.
Pastel violet in it.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, you're trying notices, yeah. So we just found another site that has these ones. So if we do like a random color, it'll be like actually tells us the name. Which is kind of cool. This might be a little easier. And we were just saying that
this is like going to Home Depot and like getting in those little sample cards so you can go and like get your toilet your bathroom all jazzed up.
Yeah, hey, babe. Oh, you having some chips? Let's fucking go. Yeah, chip gang. Oh, you bust out a chip? Oh, it's a bit rude to eat on air. Now, fuck that. Ripping the chips. Open the chips. No, we didn't pause in the end. Dan, this is tinkling. Okay. It's TJ's
Pass me a chip.
Pass
me a chip.
Brad wants a chip.
Yo, give me a TJ chip.
So, what we'll do, you fucking mad dogs, is see it says turquoise blue. I would say, typically speaking, let's just make it the bucket of blue. And then say if there's a football, like I know Miami Dolphins is kind of like that blue. But then you could also say if you had to pick, what was the other thing? A flag. Maybe you'd say France has
this is like
blue
a Squirtle. This is like a Squirtle turquoise.
Yeah, you're right.
But I feel like it's the spectrum of blue is
the base
fair.
Color first.
Yeah. The base color first.
Yeah.
I think is good. And as like I feel like it's if you get good at this, if we get good at it, then we could be like, no. We want turquoise specifically. That's what.
Yeah. There you go.
Like, but
all right. So
right now,
ASAP Rocky's garment at the Met Gala.
There you go.
2017.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that.
That's the exact level of detail that we're looking for.
We need a few weeks of training to get that good, I think, mate.
Yeah, I think we definitely will. So we're going to take it easy on this one, and we'll just all right.
Before are we in, by the way.
No. Oh, we've never stopped recording, but we haven't started because you guys swapped at the same time, so we just kept the banter going.
It was banter.
No, it's banter. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll
randomize it,
How you feel about that?
Pooh Brown. Done.
Okay, so before we do it, get your thing out. Get your little document
Get your thing out. Get your rat out. Get your rat out.
Olive brown, and then now a flag. Right, I'm written this down in my thing. Flag, food, team, and a thing. And you know what? Should we give us more than 30 seconds to be a little more gentle?
30 seconds is all right, but it's up to you. If you want to give...
Oh, let's just do 30. We can be harsh on ourselves.
If you're shook, I mean...
I'm not shook. I'll fucking slay.
I mean, if you're shook, I mean...
I will fucking slay, cunt. Don't even get it twisted, my guy.
Let's do it.
Shit. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
I'm going to start in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, boom, go. All right. Oh, I need some music.
Yeah, get the music on.
Hey. Ooh, okay.
This is a horrible color to choose.
Stick it right on your bip.
Yeah, right.
With your finger and the thumb.
Tell
You're a cunt and so was your mum. Yo. What's it? Nose doggy. Yo, I flow properly. Yo.
All right. Oh, shit, we went over.
Shit. Okay.
Pens down. Okay. Let's get it going. So 1 point for each answer. Same rules.
Cool.
All right. First one. Flag. Dan.
I'm gonna go with...
No, it means you haven't written it down, which means you don't get to do it. That's a 0. Nosh.
India.
Let's see.
No, their flag has no way.
It's more of an orange, but it's kind of brownish.
No, it's not even remotely
orange.
Look
at my balls.
Look.
Okay, my balls.
There's absolutely nothing brown about that. Nice guy, nice try. All right. So I also had nothing. All right, next food.
Let's throw something up. Partial credit. Let's go.
No.
No. Nice guy, Dan.
I have beef mince.
Nice. That works.
Nice. I had beef burgers. I don't know. Is that different? Is that same? Is that different? Beef. Same color. Hey, same color as a beef.
I'll let
fine.
I think
we pay it. I think we pay it.
Okay, allow that.
I don't want to be too harsh for like until we come up.
This is a hard game until we get really into this.
This is hard.
Yeah.
This is fine. I had gravy.
Ooh.
All right.
Get a dog up here.
A team. Get a dog up here. Dan, team.
Team. I didn't get a team at all.
Okay. Notion.
Cleveland Browns.
So did I. 0 for both of us. And a thing. Dan.
I had diarrhea.
Oh, that's a good one.
I was gonna put poo, but I figured one of us would. No,
yeah, that's like one of those things you tell your doctors, like, "How was your stool today, mate?" "Oh, it was fucking olive brown. It was all right." Yeah,
I'm talking that's hex 6F4 2F28. And he's like,
"Yeah, exactly." He's like, "Oh, I know the F428." Yeah,
like, you have the RGB?
Yeah, I'll be that's the 111799040. That's what I said to him.
Yeah,
hey, yo, right? He's like, "Oh,
let's go,
RGBs, let's go." So
yeah, I'm more of an RGB man. What'd you have?
I had the pigskin, the football, NFL ball, that color.
Ooh, nice. Good one. I had old guac because I had.
Oh my god, that's fucking good.
That's good. That's very good.
That's a creative answer.
I was gonna say
specific,
coffee, but then I thought it was
the coffee.
Oh my god, I can't believe
the poo and the off food is really good, guys.
That's we were
really like niched in on that one. That was good work.
I want to know: are there any countries
with brown in it?
With brown,
I got 0 on the poo brown.
Yeah, I couldn't.
What are they? I should have googled something. I thought the orange part of the Indian flag was more like burnt orange / brown. Maybe I was like a Hail Mary for that one. That was my bad on that for sure.
Someone said there is no flag which has brown as a major background color or stripe. Some of them have it in their coat of arms that's on the flag, but not.
Yeah.
Doesn't that fucking ridiculous over the top like pride flag have brown in it somewhere? The one with all the shit.
That would have counted. That would have counted. Oh my god, that would have counted for sure. That would have counted.
Right? Okay, word. One that's got all the shit in it.
Yeah, that one.
It's like every single squad got together. Let's make one.
Yeah, it's a Captain Planet
Together
of
we are Captain
flags.
Planet.
All right. All right. You ready for the nextie?
Next one.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta copy and
Why didn't
paste
it
the whole
click?
shit.
Yeah, copy and paste. Gray blue. Okay,
So what color are we saying that is? What color are we saying?
Gray blue? Okay.
Shit. I mean,
it's like another color. That color doesn't exist. It's not a real color.
It's like maroon.
Red brown.
Do you want to try maroon?
Maroon works. Like
but then maroon is like kind of
red.
Change it. Red. Next one. Roll the dice.
Yeah.
You know what? Just do number of colors to 3.
We're going too deep into the color.
How about
Can
gray?
we just go back? Can we take a step back to the random color generator and go back to that? Because this is too like, vagina pink. It's like it's very specific.
You want this one?
Keep it straight up and down.
Well, the reason why we would choose, the reason why we went with the other one was it was still the same. I mean, we could go like this and I'll just refresh it and whatever. Then it's like, it's equally as good.
You just like what okay.
I like it that it says it and we can be more specific. Whereas like here, you could argue over. I mean, this is pretty clearly what it is, but like, I don't know, maybe you could sort of
fucking purple.
But let's just try gray. How you feel about gray?
Gray's cool, dude. Gray? Is there flags that have gray, dude? Come on.
I don't want to Google it because that means I'd cheat, but I don't think there is.
We switch up the gray. I'm not doing this.
So maybe flag is impossible.
No, it's not impossible. There's plenty primary colors that.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so not do this one then. We're dashing this?
I think so.
Okay.
Azure blue.
Blue.
It's not like a blue. This is not.
Let's just say blue. Just fucking say blue.
For fuck's sake. What kind of blue? This is like.
No, but this is what we're saying before. The other one's better.
This is too fuckery.
When you guys were pissing, it's the same thing. What I was saying was, if it says the word blue, go across the whole spectrum of blue.
So we're talking sky blue, we're talking navy blue, we're talking baby blue,
royal blue,
any blue,
anything.
So then we should use the other one. Why are you going for the fancy name?
Because it's the exact same thing though. Look at all the different. It's not just like, see what's that? That's like coral. Do you want to do coral?
No,
exactly.
Yeah,
it's the same fucking. It's the same thing. Is what I'm saying. Like
really fucking coral.
Fucking green.
I don't think this is any better though. That's all.
All right, fair enough. Go for it.
I think it's like this is. I think this is just. It's fine. Let's just. I was just sitting here and fucking argue the whole damn thing.
Let's go.
All right. 5 seconds. 2, 1, go.
For blue. All right.
Blue. As you're blue, but just blue. Blue in general.
You're blue. See, I freestyled to my last answers. I can't say shit right now.
You're a fat cunt. Everyone hates you.
Dude.
You're a shit cunt.
Oh, that's not really nice at all.
You're
actually,
a dumb cunt.
So untrue. Everything you said was completely untrue.
And done.
You're a fucking poor cunt.
Pens down, particularly Dan, because you're a cheating ass bitch. All right.
I need some time because you fucked me up.
Why'd I fuck you up?
Yeah, why is he fucking you up, Nation?
You were talking.
You should beef him right now, Nation.
You should be fully.
You should.
Okay, guys, I feel like this is getting out of control. You guys like need to relax. Okay,
you need to
fucking
relax.
No, I'm moderating.
Blue.
Okay, blue flag, Daniel.
Okay, can I have a question before I say my answer?
Okay.
If it's not the primary base of the flag, does that count?
Yes, I think it's completely fine.
Okay, the United States.
I think that's completely fine. I think that counts.
In it.
Notion.
Barbados.
Yes, it does. And I had this little country called Australia.
Oh my God. Where's that from?
Tiny that country.
Is that Chile?
It's fictional. All right, blue food. Blue food.
I had blue raspberry candy.
Nice.
Any particular type of candy? Because general, are you saying all candy that is blue raspberry?
Well, every blue raspberry candy is very, very blue. If I can Google it,
I would say be more specific next time, but I think we'll pay it. It's fine.
Partial credit.
Like for example, say like Jolly Rancher, blue Jolly Rancher, or something like that. Okay, but I know it's fine. Notion.
Blueberries.
Good one. Fuck,
Nice.
why didn't I think of that? I had blue cotton candy
Because
I saw it.
Nice. They're usually blue or pink.
Typically, yeah. I saw someone make a coffee drink with it. They got like, they put the cotton candy in like filled up like a tall glass, poured the hot water in it, mixed it so it was like a basically food dye. You're just producing it to the food dye.
Sugar.
Add, which is just sugar. Add sweetness and the food dye. I think they added some milk, some ice, and espresso shot, and then whipped cream on the top, and then more cotton candy on top, and it looked fucking sick because it was like bright blue with the milk and the brown with the coffee. It was very cool. Team.
I have Everton Football Club.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Notion.
Blue Jays.
Nice, of course. I had Miami Dolphins again. I mentioned that earlier, and it was stuck in my head.
Nice.
And a thing. Yeah, it's pretty gay. And
I
thing.
have the
green,
Facebook like button.
Nice. Notion.
A Dodgers jacket.
Nice. I had the cloud lifter, which is the thing right here, which is blue right in front of me that makes the microphone gain increase. Look at that. All right. We'll do 4 rounds of this one. We'll see how we go. Okay.
All right.
Luminous green, but we'll just call it green. How about that?
Green. Let's do it.
All right. So, I just missed the time. Let's go a bit of dance pop, shall we? All right. And I'll go at 10 seconds to make it easier. 2, 1, go. All right. Yeah, bitch. Yeah,
Move, bitch. Get out the way, ho. Get out the way, ho. You know what I'm saying? See,
yeah. 3, 2.
Here you go. Done so. Boom. Peace.
Pants down, cheating Dan.
Get dogs up.
Hey.
All right,
Dan,
dickheads. Dan, flag.
I have the Republic of Ireland.
Nice. Notion.
South Africa.
Love it. I have Mexico. Food. Daniel.
All right. No one copy me. I have avocado.
Good one.
Notion. Lettuce.
Yes. Mushy peas.
I was gonna do
mushy peas. Could have said peas, bro.
Yeah,
no, but I wanted to be
specifically.
Because if someone else said peas, I was like, I could separate it. Maybe.
Interesting, bro.
Team. Dan.
I have some of this counts. I have the Irish international football team.
I guess so.
It's the team, no?
This team, they wear green.
I mean, I don't see any. Yeah, see, I don't see any problem with that. No.
Seattle Seahawks.
Good one. I had Green Bay Packers.
Nice.
And thing.
I have avocado oil. Or am I not allowed
That
to
is
do that?
That is
no,
not
you
that
can.
color.
It's not green. Avocado oil is
Yellow
looks like
AF.
olive oil. Yeah. So that'd be.
What about the bottle? What about the bottle?
It's not about
it
the
depends
bottle.
on the brand, because actually, I would say that you would have to go.
In it.
The one that we used, you'd have to say, I think whatever, simply something avocado oil. Like you wouldn't. You didn't say.
No, sorry, I read the wrong thing. I meant to say matcha. That's what I said.
Oh
No,
wow,
no.
this guy. Oh,
That's a zero.
I
That's a zero.
misspoke. Sorry, I meant to say matcha. I think my connection.
No, it's that's a zero. That's a nice guy, nice try. Cheating ass bitch. No,
Wow.
what do you got?
Yeah, I have a leaf.
Leaf, beautiful. That's why I put some. I had cedar trees, specifically cedar trees. They're green. I have them outside. Okay, don't fuck with my trees.
Garden of Seafood, landscape of Sea Fiji.
Think gray's a bit rough. Fuck off with gray.
Yeah,
Man.
change.
Gray's a bit rough. Come on, man.
How about red?
Yeah,
right.
do it.
Red, let's do it.
Luminous red. All right. Let's get a nice little feeding the ducks. We're gonna feed the ducks with this one.
Oh, pause. Is that like feeding the chooks? Kind of.
No, I don't know. 1, go. Oh, yeah. Fucking. Oh, yeah, bitch. Oh. Listen.
Get dogs up you. 15 dogs, 25 dogs, 19 dogs. How many dogs right up you? That's all I got for you guys.
Fair.
All right.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Got it. And done. Dan, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm watching, you bitch ass.
See.
Flag, Daniel.
Japan.
Nice. Notion.
South Africa again.
Yeah, I had Australia again. One of us could have said Canada.
Could have, maybe.
Yeah.
Food.
I said strawberry.
Nice. Notion.
Tomatoes, isn't it?
Nice. I said sriracha.
Oh, okay.
I'll
give it.
Team.
I have Brentford Football Club. They wear red.
They wear red. I was gonna put. Okay, go on. Notice what you did.
Fucking Saints, mate. Saints.
Fucking so did I.
Okay, say San Francisco 49ers.
I'm not a cheater. I'd rather lose with dignity than that. I was gonna put Arsenal, and I'm like, oh, Dan's putting Arsenal for sure.
I was gonna put Arsenal, but then I thought you would have done the same thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put Brentford because no one would take that.
Okay, last one thing.
I have red herring.
Oh,
a red herring is
actually red though.
But does it have to be actually red?
Yes, it has to be
Cleveland Brown. The Cleveland Browns do not wear brown, by the way.
Yes, they don't fucking do.
They don't wear brown. I checked.
Red herring is red. Red herring is red.
Oh, then suck it.
That's you're fucking lucky in it, Daniel.
Cleveland Browns.
Daniel.
There's a brown stripe on the. No, are you serious? Okay, I'm going to show you this uniform right now.
Dude, it's complete. They have brown fucking jersey with the yellow pants.
Can you see?
That looks pretty
orange pants. Brown, the top part.
It's black and orange.
Not black, dude.
Oh my god.
Brown, the Cleveland Browns. Are you fucking retarded?
And lastly, sorry, hang on. Red herring counts. Notion.
Yeah. Lipstick still.
Love it. I had blood.
Like red lipstick.
Blood.
All right, let's do one more to make it 5. And blood.
Blooded. Shoot, woo.
Let's round up to
Keep
5.
doing great.
Yo,
Did we do blue already? We did
blue. Yeah.
Brown, green? No.
Brown, it's poo brown. Blue again? No. Red? No. Gray? No. Yo, there's only like 2 colors in this system.
Yellow? How about yellow?
Yellow.
Yeah, pretty yellow.
Cool. All right, yellow's going. This will be the last one to bring it home. All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't.
Okay, I'll give it 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, we're done.
Peace.
We're done.
This is the worst. Easily the worst.
Easily the worst.
Okay. Flag. Dan.
Somalia.
Nice. Wait, I'm gonna check because I feel like you're just making things up. Somalia
It's
flag.
got yellow in it. It's a blue flag with yellow in it.
It's just blue, bro.
No, it's not.
I'm really tired of your fucking lies today.
Oh
That's
my
so
god,
weird.
you're right.
See?
Oh god, dude.
You're right.
Such a lying ass bitch. All right, that's 0. Notion.
I'm going for the trifecta. South Africa again.
Nice one.
Boring.
Well,
come on, bro. It's a multi-fucking banger of a fucking flag.
Got a lot of good colors in it.
All the colors in it. Yo, if you weren't, you're just jealous you weren't smart enough to think of that one as the flag of the fucking of the game. It's the flag of the game.
It's true.
Basically is. Food, Dan.
I have baby corn.
Beautiful. Nosh.
Ches.
Nice. Squash.
Fromage.
Love it. Okay, I got nothing for the next 2. No team. I got no thing. Dan.
I have Golden State Warriors.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
They wear. Some of it is a bit yellow, right?
No, it's yellow. Yeah.
Green Bay Packers.
That's a good one. Fuck. I got nothing. And thing. Dan.
But I have the sun.
Counts. Yeah.
Nice. I have a car. Or a car could be yellow.
Okay, yellow car. Sure. I should put sunflower or something. Fuck.
That's a terrible answer.
No, that's fine.
Oh, suck me off.
We'll give it.
So this would be 4, 8, 12. No, that's a different
yet?
game. That's a different game. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. This is out of 20. Add up all your shit. This is going to be easily the worst performance of any game.
Oh, shit. I have to. So
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Jesus Christ. So I write them down. I write my answer down. Then I put space and I put 1 point if I do it. Dan got 16.
16. I think Brad got 17.
I was exactly just finished counting. Yep.
Wow. You haven't lost a single one of these games. I'm really sick of it.
That's so weird because I don't win shit like this.
I'm
That's
fucking
so
tired of it. I'm tired of your
you guys want to like fucking punch on, dude?
I actually do.
I'm not even scared of you, man.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm tired of your bullshit.
I'm gonna fucking eat a steak and fucking eat an ice cream.
Fuck steaks. Oh yeah, ice cream sounds good.
Yeah, good ice cream.
All right, nice. Dan, that game is really hard. So we'll
That's very challenging.
Yeah, we can give it another crack next episode next week. And with that, anything else? Or are we done?
Nothing from my end. I'm done.
Just check out my Whistler episodes at
Notion
MTV on YouTube and get a trailer up here. Also get a dog up here and eat good food and sleep good and exercise and stretch and tell your mum she's awesome. And
there you go.
Say hi to her for me.
Oh yeah, for Notion specifically and HFGXMANG. I'm following. I'm gonna be publishing a bunch of shit soon. So yeah, that's all you got from me.
That's it.
Love it. Y'all can get
Take
me
easy.
CEEFOR.
Boring.
Boo. Boring. Yeah, I don't have anything exciting going on. Shut up. Shut up. Go back, you immigrant.
Oh.
You're like, oh.
Hey,
hang on. There's 3 immigrants here.
Oh.
Well, I'm the only citizen out of the 3 of us. So send me back.
Wow.
Bitches. I forgot what we do. Guys, thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit that notification bell to send these immigrants back.
Ding dong.
The immigrant jokes are because of the politics earlier. If people are taking that to heart, like we like to joke about going home because we're not from here, so the joke would be send us back. So we're joking about ourselves and now
it's all good.
Joking on them.
I'm gonna cancel you. I'm gonna cancel you. You're horrible.
We don't cancel each other.
You're horrible.
Yeah.
You're horrible.
You guys are the worst.
You're horrible. I'm gonna cancel you. You're horrible.
You're horrible. You're such a word I can't say right now. Guys, follow us everywhere at the Mover Fam, at Bad Habits Pod, and we'll see you next episode. Dan's canceled.
It's so horrible.
Bye, guys.
Peace.